You want to get a detention? Look at me when I want you.
Go to hell!
It was the first time that Mr. Clark lost his temper with the students. The class was just too difficult to manage. The students were shocked by his outburst. Disappointed in them, he grabbed his coat and walked out of the classroom. Clark had once been the best teacher in town. His classes had ranked first in the city for consecutive years, but he wasn't satisfied with where he was. So he left the town to try his luck in New York. No matter how impressive his resume had been, his interviews didn't go well at all. He didn't have the right qualifications, and his savings were running out. Clark had no choice but to take on part-time jobs to make ends meet. One day, he witnessed a conflict between a student and a teacher. Clark, along with the principal, stepped in to stop it. In a fit of anger, the teacher quit on the spot. Clark saw an opportunity and expressed his interest in the job to the principal. Clark was hired and decided to take on the class of troublemakers, but the principal warned him that this class was the worst in all of New York. In one semester, 6 teachers had quit, and every student was extremely difficult to control. Even their parents had given up on them, but Clark was confident he could turn the class around. On his first day, all the students ignored him. They mocked and challenged him, refusing to listen. They even graffitied his car. The next day, Clark renovated the classroom, showing the students the proper way to use paint. But the students didn't buy it. Clark set up 55 rules for the class and made sure the students followed them strictly. If anyone cut in line, the entire class would miss lunch. This method worked for a short time, but the students went back to their old ways. They graffitied the classroom and flipped over tables. Clark finally snapped under the pressure. He vented to a friend who advised him that he didn't understand the students well enough.
What, you feel helpless? They feel that way every day.
Clark decided it was time to change his teaching approach.